Well, here's our call, one of our calls for today. And I got a new 2014 furnace leaking water. This is a Carrier 59SC5A080. That's the back of the furnace. Don't know why it is up on molding. Let's see where this water is coming from. Let's get the furnace popped open and look. See if it's coming from the inside or humidifier, or go from there. Let's see. Okay, we had a previous tech out here I just found out earlier, and he fixed some. He fixed the trap. I guess we had the utility company come out here, and they did some. They didn't have the pipe on the traps secured proper. They crushed it with this. So what happened was, it was leaking on the deck, going down the inside wall, going to the back of the furnace where the rust is at back there. I don't know if you can see it, and draining out of the back of the furnace. When my tech was here earlier, he fixed the hose, and the only thing he had to repitch the furnace was the actual molding. So I don't see any evidence of the water now, because apparently he fixed it earlier. But the other main issue was the inducer motor. On my previous videos, I've had a lot of footage on these inducer motors and these problems with the 59SC furnaces. This one has the same thing. This is an older motor. Does not have the X back there in a little circle like the new one, and I'll show you. And also, when the utility company was out here, they snapped a screw off. They took it off to get back to the trap, and then they put it back on, and they snapped a screw off in the collector box. Now I gotta get that out of there. So I'll kind of take you through the process. It's kind of dark back here, so I don't know if I'll get much footage. And we'll go from there. Let me... What? Oh, because I'm like, why is the fan coming on? I'm hitting the door switch with my knee. Alright, let me get this apart. Okay, I tried to remove that screw with easy out with no luck. So I'm going to have to order a collector box for it. But when my previous tech was out here, he said on this port, when the thing was running, I was pulling between 0.35 and 0.7 when the inches of water come, when the furnace was fired. We'll hook the manometer up and see what we get now. And this is part of the 31 code on these furnaces. It's been a real thorn in our side with, you know, being a Carrier dealer. We deal with a lot of this stuff. But I think we're slowly getting the kinks worked out and figuring out what we need to do. You know, a lot of it comes into, a lot of things that come into play with code 31 on these furnaces is vent pitch. A lot of vent pitch issues, but this one is pretty darn good. So let's hook up the manometer and see what we got. Okay, we're just getting it back in to start up. Got this tight. I gotta tighten this up right here. My support. But when the other tech was out here, he said, you know, we're going through the startup. When this thing started up, it had 0.25 inches of water column on that port back there. And I told him, I go, well, when the thing fires up, it's going to bump up to like 0.5, 0.6. And this is with the old inducer motor. And then I told him it'll probably fluctuate between 0.7 and 0.3, which it did. Now, let's see what we got. So right now, I'm pulling 0.7 before it even fires. Once it fires, it's going to go up to right about 0.95 to 1.5 inches of water column. It's not going to look at that switch. You got to disconnect it. It looks at that switch. The board looks at that switch about 45 minutes in but I do have to come back and replace that collector box. But this is another SC5 with 31 code. Alright guys, like and subscribe, share, and we'll see you on the next one.